Hey, I just really felt like live streaming right now, and I thought, why not? Because I'm bored and I just wanted to have like a general conversation, and like, obviously, I've kind of titled, thank you, obviously, I've kind of like titled this like, let's debate, because I'm on this thing. It will eventually make it into a video sometime in like 10 years, but I was on this thing and I was talking to this guy, and basically his family hate him because he still likes Michael Jackson with everything that's going on, and obviously there's the understanding that some of what's saying might not be true, and it's just, yeah, I thought, why not have like a little bit of a debate on it and just kind of see what you guys' opinion is, because I love it when we can like debate. I love having debates with people. They're really fun. But yeah, what's your opinion on the whole situation? To be honest, I am kind of more on the side of he's guilty, but I can understand that some people do lie, but to be honest, I don't think they are, because I know you're not supposed to judge people by their looks, but I feel like just looking at Michael Jackson, he kind of looks like the type of person who would do that. So, yeah. But it's also like very suspicious that not he, but like they're bringing this up about him now, years after his death. I'm guessing the guy I was talking to was more under the impression of, how do we actually know that he slept in the bed? Like, could they just be false allegations, that sort of thing? But to be honest, I don't think they are. That's just him. But like, I still like Michael Jackson's music, but what he did was wrong. And anyway, he did hang his child out of the window of a Berlin hotel whilst he was high. A, you shouldn't be getting high around your kids, and secondly, that's just like demented and screwed up, and yeah. Just, yeah. No, he wasn't right in the head. But that's how some people are, and at least he did die when he did. And actually, if you think about it, the family all blamed his doctor, so we can all say thank you for the doctor. And so we can say thank you to the doctor for ending whatever he was doing then and there. And maybe his doctor knew what was happening, tried to get him to stop, and Michael wouldn't stop, and so the doctor ended things the way he thought was best, through murder / assisted death without Michael realising. So yeah, pretty much murder. But he was a messed up guy. Also, I was trying to make sure my nails looked okay because I've got a job interview tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Yeah, I've got one early in the morning. It's for a catering company. Thank you, Louise. Yeah, it's for a catering company. Like, but I've been to, how many interviews have I been to before this? I've been to 2 interviews before this, and well, I've obviously not gotten the job. So I'm kind of hoping I do get this one. I think this is like a summer term thingy, so it's like over the summer. But yeah, I'm obviously going to have to inform them that I've got a holiday in July. But other than that, should be good. But yeah, I'm just hoping I can make some money from, I'm obviously gonna make money from it if I do get the job, and it means I'm going to Kiln Park, which is a haven site, and it is in Tenby, Wales, which is in Pembrokeshire, or however the hell you want to pronounce it. At least that's a place in Wales you can actually pronounce. But yeah. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it. It does also mean that I get like, what, 5 hours away from my little sister, with like a half an hour break in between when we stop. But I get like 5 hour break from my sister. Thank you, Louise. Yeah, I get a 5 hour break from my sister, which is going to be bliss. It does also mean I've got a dog on my lap for the 5 hours, but to be honest, I don't mind that. Max is fine. Just Livy should want to play on my tablet or listen to my music, and yeah, she's at that stage. And she's 3. Yeah, I just hope this interview goes well, because I'm fed up of having to apply for jobs. Because I feel like for the handing out CVs to shops, I'm limited, because most of the shops on the high street, the main ones, their employment's online, and I've applied like some near me. They're either apply online or I've handed a CV to them. There are 2 new stores being built near me. They're probably going to take a few months though. Yeah. So I'm hoping I get this job. If not, I know where I can hand in my updated CV. Like I handed in my original CV, which was definitely not up to spec and didn't have my name on at all, apart from like in my email. But if I don't get this job, I'll hand in my CV to that place, because they've still got the sign up saying they want kitchen staff, and I first handed in my CV like October, November time. So if they're still looking for people now, then that gives me hope. No, I've never had a job before, and I think that's why I'm finding it hard to find a job now, because I've got no experience, and there are loads of people who have experience, or if you look online at like waitressing jobs, they'd prefer you to have like a year's experience, which is tough on the people who don't have experience. And so yeah, the thing is, I kind of need to look for one, because my mum's threatening to cut off my pocket money, because she's paying for my phone bill plus driving lessons plus money into my bank each month. And yeah, driving lessons, pocket money, bank account. Yeah, driving lessons, pocket money, bank account. I feel like there's another one I'm missing. Phone bill, did I say that? Yeah, basically she's paying like oh god, probably like 260. Yes, I have started my driving lessons, and the thing is, Niall, you might call that flexing, but to be honest, it's my mum's money, and she wouldn't be able to afford anything above that, because it's like £160 per month for driving lessons, £23.20 for my phone bill, £20 pocket money, and £20 into my savings bank account. No, it's supposed to be doing its homework. I have got sociology homework, but that's not due until Wednesday, and I've got like, once I arrive at college after my interview, I've got like an hour until lessons, but let's say 45 minutes, because I like to eat something before lesson, because otherwise I'm hungry. Well, not hungry, but I'm definitely hungry and a little bit moody. So hooty. That just doesn't sound right. But yeah. I'm currently on the GCSE pathway because I originally didn't get the grade I needed for English. And so, but I eventually got remarked and I got a 4 anyway, but it was too late for me to change course. And also at the time, the courses I wanted to do, I still hadn't got the requirements. So it's not as though I could have switched anyway. Because I originally, like, I'm doing the GCSE pathway and retaking English, but alongside that I'm doing GCSE psychology and GCSE sociology to kind of fill out my curriculum. But then in September I will be doing a health and social care level 3 course, which I've already got the grades required, so I should get in. And my attendance is like 97-98%, so attendance is high enough because your attendance needs to be above 90% in order for you to kind of qualify for it, and there's no problem with that. I just need to make sure I do well in this year, make sure I kind of get, like, I'd say at least a 4 in both psychology and sociology for me to look good. Hold on, let me look at Louise's. What, so you... Oh, so did you do like a BTEC level 2 course and then you did like your GCSE alongside it and then you did your A levels? Is that what you're meaning? Because I believe that is, and I'm pretty sure that was one of my options. Like there was a GCSE pathway, or there was doing a level 2 BTEC plus your subject alongside it. And at the time, I wanted to do psychology, sociology, and law at A level, and so on the social science pathway, it was psychology and sociology. So I thought, oh, that's great. I can get to know it and learn about it and have like a little bit of a boost. Like, I did have the option of a level 2 BTEC, but there wasn't a level 2 BTEC in like psychology, sociology, or law, so it wasn't an option for me, or at least I didn't feel it was an option. But if I'd have decided I wanted to go into like a healthcare, like paramedic science or midwifery, then I would have gone on the level 2 health and social care course, and then I'd have passed that and then have gone to the level 3. Yeah, if I was doing it, I'd have only got the option to do the level 2, which is the equivalent of GCSE, and obviously I'm currently doing my GCSEs still, but yeah, and my hands hurting. But yeah, that's what I meant. Like, I would have only got the option of doing level 2, and then once I'd got the required grade in the level 2 plus the GCSE, I'd go up to level 3, but that would be like after the year's up. Because the first year is like the foundation diploma, and then second year is extended diploma. This is for the level 3. But yeah, if I'd have known I wanted to go into paramedic science or midwifery earlier, then I would have gone on the level 2 health and social care course and done English alongside it. But I didn't, so I was kind of stuck with the GCSE pathway, because it wasn't until I think November that I decided I wanted to do, like in November I decided I wanted to do paramedic science. Now I'm kind of wavering between paramedic science and midwifery, and midwifery is actually something that I originally planned to do when I was like 10. So it's quite special for me to think that, oh, I wanted to do that back then and I might want to do it now. Yeah, I will, and it does obviously look good. Obviously it's not going to be the same as having a language, because I decided not to do a language at GCSE. Yeah, my Spanish teacher wasn't, like, my Spanish teacher thought I wouldn't be suited for, I think it was the speaking or one of them. What are you currently studying at A levels, Louise? Because sometimes I'm good at giving like suggestions based on what people are studying. That's another question, Emma. Louise, how old are you? Ooh, business and travel and tourism. I did travel and tourism at GCSE level. You're a year older than me. Then, Louise. Yeah, I did travel and tourism at GCSE. I liked it because it was like the one core spec subject I did, but the other option I could have taken for that would have been business, but for some reason when I was choosing it, I didn't like it. I didn't want to do it, should I say. So basically you studied the same travel and tourism as I did. I did it at Excel, if I'm correct. Or was it AQA? I can't remember. Which example did you do for your level 2? Because I believe I did Edexcel or AQA. I can't remember which one. Niall, you have a girlfriend. Yeah, I think it was AQA as well, but again, I can't remember. Well, seeing somebody. Or interested in somebody, or whatever the fuck it is. Haha. I wasn't laughing at the fact that you actually have a boyfriend, I was more laughing at Niall. Fair enough. Then that last live stream was confusing. So basically you two made out and then you're just friends. And you hang out sometimes. Is that the situation between you and Niall, Emma? Because you confused me. Well, that's what I thought in the last live stream, but they're obviously not. But I thought they were. Fuck. Niall and I are not together. At all. I don't want to do long distance. And he's like near Kingston. Your situation is confusing. Or are you just having a freaking joke with me? Because I feel like you are. No, we don't go to the same college. Niall's like, and Emma is like, what, 3 hours away from me? Like, the what, Kingston way, Surrey way, that sort of end. So no, we definitely don't, because I'm currently in Lincoln. Completely a different end. Well, not completely different, but like different parts of the UK. Yeah, you're closer to Emma and Niall than you are to me. Like, majorly. Actually, University of Surrey is one of my options. Fun fact, and that was more in towards Emma, not Niall. Just thought I'd mention that. Yeah, you'll probably want to go and study up at like the University of Northampton or something. You do realise you'd be starting university a year earlier than I would. But anyway, which uni do you want to go to, Emma? Niall and Louise can answer that one as well, but I am mainly directing it at you, Emma. And I need to sit up. Ugh. Whilst making weird noises. Yay! I'd like to point out I'm only saying yay because that means I'd be starting uni the same year as you would. Okay, fair enough. Oxford Brookes is one of my options for one of them. And Louise, that is so cool. I'd love to travel, but I also just want to get on with my education and I just want to get it done. And I keep looking at my nails. Like, I first did yellow and I was like, meh, but now I really like it. When I read that, I was like, I thought you were talking about like taking a year out, but then I realised you meant nails. But Emma, which you like after you've taken the year out, which uni would you be looking to go to? I like to point out University of Surrey is like an option, but it's like I'd need DDD for getting in. I would honestly recommend going on the UCAS website, like typing in what you want to do, looking at the universities that offer it, because it's a lot easier that way. And then kind of see from that. And also, I've obviously not finished filming my university series one, so if there are any universities you come across that you like the courses of, just message me. I thought you wanted to do something with, like, criminal psychology or something. Seriously, Niall? Dirty-minded. Boys. Typical. Boys. No, Louise doesn't think you're funny, she's just being polite. To be honest, I think what would be best for you is to, like, look into the courses. Like, I think that'd be what's best for you, because obviously if that's the area of psychology you're most interested in, then I would kind of look into the courses and what you'd be studying, because then if you look into the modules and that, you can decide, oh yeah, no, I definitely don't want to study that sort of stuff, or like, oh yeah, I'd love to, and then do like a little bit of background research and be like, oh yeah, that's definitely what I want to do. But yeah, I just feel like that would maybe be like one of the best options for you in terms of you discover what you want to do and the type of course. Because if you know what field area, you might actually find something that's like even more generalized. But I would also look at like maybe graduate prospects or something like that, and just kind of like see, do I have a chance of getting a job or what sort of get into if that sort of job isn't available right away. And yes, I am really invested in this whole university series. I've obviously not finished researching all of them, but I'm going to try and get that Instagram controls my life for a day video out, because that obviously needs to come out. Yeah, because I didn't do it, did I? Or did I? No, I did, didn't I? Can't remember. Did I do the Instagram controls my life for a day video? Yeah, I did. Did I? I can't remember. Emma, please tell me, because otherwise I'm going to have to go onto my tablet and that's just going to take like 10 minutes. Mine is Titch1229. Just don't ask. Titch was a nickname from a while ago. Yeah, Instagram controls my life for a day. I've already uploaded, meaning I have no new videos for next week. That's something I'm going to need to sort out. Yeah, of course. Of course you can have me. I love how, like, Emma, I love how our group chat is dead. I don't even know if Emma's still on. I think she is, but I don't know. Emma, please let me know if you're still there. What? What does UTV stand for? Because without context, I have no clue. Good you here. But yeah, Freya G. What does UTV stand for? Oh, up the villa. Why are you talking about that? Because I really don't understand. Why are you talking about up the villa? Like, what does that have to do with anything I've been talking about? And again, I still look at my nails. They actually look so nice. Who would I support in what? Hi, surfing is my thing, it's so cool. I don't really follow football, but if I was to name any, I'd have to name the one that's more like local to where I grew up, and so that would be Leicester City, if I had to name one. But I'm not a follower of football. But again, if I had to name one, I'd name Leicester. Because even though they're not my local team at the moment, because I do live in Lincoln, Leicester are the team I'd support. Like to point out, I'm talking about like the Premier League team. But fair enough. Is there anything you kind of want me to debate on? I've already debated about the Michael Jackson thing, so that's gone. That's in like 20 minutes ago. Is there anything else you want me to debate on? Or like you want my opinion on? Aren't you supposed to be asleep, Niall? But okay, I'll answer that one. With Brexit, I feel like it's just been handled poorly. Like, yeah, it's just been handled poorly. Like, extremely. Like, they're acting as though they're kids and as though they can't come to some sort of agreement. Because I'm pretty sure if my college class got told to make a Brexit deal, we could come up with a lot better one than what the Prime Ministers and Ministers of Parliament are coming up with. That's all I have to say, really, is our generation could come up with a better Brexit deal than they could. And then they are. But yeah. But also, it's just kind of been going on for too long now, and I just want it over. Yeah, we're still going to be talking about it in 10 years. Yeah, I was one of the ones who wanted us to leave. Based on false lies and lies we were kind of drip fed from the people who wanted to leave. And now they're all saying, like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have left. They're trying to call a second referendum. Second referendum isn't what we need. Once we decide what we want to do,
we'd better stick to it. That's what my opinion on Brexit is, but yeah, what's your opinion on Brexit? Because I think it's good to have, like, to see people's different ideas and perspectives. So, yeah. But other than that, Brexit is messed up. Like, extremely. Extremely. I probably was accidentally saying breakfast, but I was trying to say Brexit. Sometimes my words slip up, or I mix up my words, or whatever. And the thing is, I'm not actually hungry, so I don't know why I said breakfast. But yeah, I already did that Instagram controls my life for a day video, so I need to come up with a video for next week, but a non-university video. The thing is, I have actually got things on hand that I can use. I just honestly don't know why I've not done them yet. But they should get filmed Tuesday. And yeah. Because I've got 2 like freebies I received in the mail, so that's like a freebie haul in itself. And then one of them will get tried out in the video, another will get tried out in a separate video, because it's like a glamour beauty club review thing that I've got through, so kind of like a separate thing, and it's kind of coming to a separate topic, because it's like glamour beauty club, and yeah. That's just all I've kind of really got to say on that one. Plus then I'll need to do like a full in-depth review of the Garnier Micellar Water, and I'm also thinking about doing like a beginner's guide to makeup, and so like must-have products for beginners, that sort of thing. Plus then in between, like, so every other week I get the university videos, because they'll go through like till like August, and it's just kind of making sure I've got enough content during exam season, because even though I've got 6 exams, it means that I should do better in them, because I've got more time to revise on specific subjects. Yeah, I didn't spend probably the preferred amount of time on each subject last year anyway, but still. And I will end up spending more time revising sociology than I will psychology, but that's just, you always do that. You always revise a subject more, like, if you enjoy it compared to the one you don't enjoy. Like, or is that just me? Because I swear it's not going to just be me. But yeah. To be honest, even though I've known Emma for like since like October, I don't fully know her too well, and it's not as though we've gotten like close, like we're friends, but it's not as though I know her favourite colour, like, well, yeah, longer than he has, but it's not as though I know her favourite colour, favourite sports team, I don't know, names of friends, that sort of thing. I just, in terms of some of the basics, I don't know, like, don't know her birthday, and yeah. So, in that terms, Niall probably knows you better, but I've known her longer. Okay. Emma, is that you being sarcastic, or is that you saying, yeah, it is? Or is that Niall's favourite sports team? Because I feel like it's going to end up being like Niall's favourite sports team. But, yeah. Uh, Someone get me a bucket. Emma, stop being soppy. I can't believe you actually said that. What time is it? 10 past. Mum's gonna come up in. I wasn't meaning for it to sound in a bitchy. I didn't mean for it to sound in like a bitchy tone. What doesn't help is that I have got a cough, so that might change the tone of my voice a bit, but I'm not meaning for it to be a bitchy tone. Just know that. But yeah, it was a little bit cringy, but oh, were you saying it's a joke that it sounded as though I was saying it in a bitchy tone? Oh, fair enough. But like, if you had to pick one, what would it be? Like, and like, if you couldn't choose Chelsea, which is obviously his favourite team, which would you pick? And if it's the same for Niall, like, if you couldn't choose Chelsea, what would your like second option be? What, Wolverhampton? Is it Wolverhampton you're talking about? Because I bet this is where you have quite a few of your conversations and you lose track of them. Or am I incorrect? You seem to have a lot of conversations on here. Which isn't a bad thing, but yeah. That's a very, very, very good relationship. The relationship sort of thing. Oh, little argument. So basically what I'm hearing here is he doesn't have a life besides you. Niall, give her space. She needs at least an hour to herself. How else is she supposed to make sure she does well in her education? Because what if you screw up and fuck off? She needs to be able to support herself. She's a strong, independent woman. She doesn't need you, so give her an hour or two each day. Minimum. To be honest, I don't even look at her Instagram followers. Like, I just don't. But, and I also don't even know who the hell you're talking about right now. So this is a conversation that's going to have to happen between you guys and you guys alone. I'm going to guess it's like a mutual friend, but yeah, I don't watch Dad Be Girls, but I probably should, but I guess it's just not something I've come across. And that is why Emma lives in quite a wealthy area. Well, like, not like rich, but like quite well off. Or at least that's the assumption I've made from all these like live streams and that sort of thing. Is it a world of adventures? But like, I was kind of more generalizing it. Like, I'm obviously not too like well known about your area. But did you not get my joke? Because you said Chessington is not that wealthy, and I was like, is that a world of adventures? Did no one get my joke? Obviously not. But then again, I'm not a funny person. And if you don't think I'm a funny person, like this video. Cause why not? But yeah. See, I knew it. But yeah. That's just the type of person I am. I'm not a funny person. Wish I was, but I'm not. I can't fake my humour or anything of the sort. Yeah. Nah, every time I try and make a joke, it just makes things awkward. It's happened before, and I wish it wasn't like that way. I wish it didn't make things like awkward, because awkward just makes me feel uncomfortable, and I don't like feeling uncomfortable. But yeah. Literally melting. But yeah, I'm actually gonna kind of end things here because I'm gonna go to bed. But I will kind of see you guys in my next video or live stream or whichever one I decide to do. But yeah, I will see you guys